In a time when Hollywood is churning out so much garbage, whether be it the Marvels or the recent Madam Web movie or whatever else nonsense that's come out, I think we are pretty lucky to have the Japanese entertainment industry to depend on for quality entertainment, not quantity. Also, just wanted to say this before I move on. Hello, I live in Singapore and I'm not sure if the Toho distributors forgot about us, but Godzilla Minus One still hasn't been released yet and a lot of people are still excited for the movie here, so hopefully you guys release it before Godzilla X Kong comes out this year. And recently a new show called House of Ninjas has come out and it is by far one of the best binge I've had in quite a while. So let's talk about it. Welcome back visionaries to my latest video. This will be my review for the latest Netflix show House of Ninjas. This is a new Netflix show about a family of shinobi who have retired from their shinobi lives after the death of a family member during a mission and are disguising themselves as normal people so they can live ordinary lives. However, when the perpetrator who killed their family member appears once again, this forces the family, the Hattori family, to come out back to the scenes as shinobi and battle their rivals, the Fuma clan. First and foremost, despite being a shinobi show, it is also a slow-paced family drama with characters who have great depth to them. This is right up my alley and I absolutely loved it. I didn't even feel bored for a single second. So let's start with the good. My first point will be the characters. I think this is by far the best part about this show. I really thought the character writing in this show was really well done. A protagonist who has been feeling guilty for 6 years because his brother died and he feels that it's because of him. He's responsible for it. The sister who misses their brother and is going through a lot of things in her mind. The father who wants to protect the family from shinobi business, so disguising them as normal, and also has a failing sake business he wants to revitalize. The mother who also has been through that same grief and is going through a lot. You see where I'm getting at? Each and every character has depth and certain level of maturity to them. It's not like the brother's son where the main protagonist was horrible and I just felt that we should get rid of him and get the side character to become the main character. Here, you actually feel bad for the main guy. My personal favorite character would be Ito Karen, a reporter for a magazine called Moo, which features outlandish stories like aliens. She could have gone for a better job, but she was obsessed with finding the truth, hence choosing her more eccentric work. It also has a tragic backstory to explain her behavior and her goals. Even though she is a side character who isn't even from the family of shinobi, she's still my favorite character of the show. That should imply how each and every character, no matter how minute their role is, are great character writing. And here's another thing, maybe I watch a lot of anime, so that could probably be why. But did anyone else feel like watching an anime when seeing the show? The mother character especially, she felt right out of an anime. And also the relationship between our protagonist and antagonist felt straight out of an anime. So it's really interesting. I really liked it. I can talk about character writing in the show all day, but let's move on. My second point, the cinematography. You have no idea, okay? You have no idea how many times in this show I've stated, holy moly, this shot looks cinematic as hell. You have no idea. The lighting, the shadows, the lens they used really does evoke emotions. Many times they use minimal light so a character is fully shadowed sometimes, or maybe sometimes a character comes out of a shadow and that's really creating some suspense and mystery. This is something called chiaroscuro. If you don't know what it is, look it up. It is a really interesting way to use lighting. Sometimes they use this half glass filter and this brings the two subjects closer together even if they're standing far apart. And there was some excellent blocking and staging as well. During a scene when our main protagonist Haru was talking about his brother who had died, a picture of him was right behind him and they used this specific lens, the half glass filter lens, to make the picture of the brother come closer to him, although the picture is very far away. So that's some really good planning ahead. Then let's talk about the action. I wasn't too crazy over the action at the beginning, but over time, it gets much better. There's some anime-esque action style to it, and I really enjoyed it, so really loved watching it. Now let's get to my drawbacks. First is the main antagonist. I mean, he's fine, but his development to bad, from good to bad, guy was very rushed. I hope that if there is a second season, they could actually flesh it out more by showing us what happened in the past. Again, bringing back to Naruto, when we saw Sasuke's arc from the good side to the dark side, a lot of things was going on, so it felt more natural. His character arc felt more natural, but here, the main antagonist does not feel that natural at all. It felt extremely rushed. So I hope they go back to the past, show us some other things that happened that caused the character to be this way. And maybe this could be also due to the fact that they have insufficient time to develop the character. I don't know, but it felt like it, so I hope they do find some ways in season 2, if there will be, to give a clearer character arc for him. My second point is a very minute point, and that's overacting. This is a very minor thing. It was only in a few scenes here and there. Other than that, it's all cool. Also, there was an entire plot line about politics, and I felt that was mostly unnecessary throughout the first season. I think that's more of a setup for the next season, if there will be. But then again, in this season, I felt that was very unnecessary. I'll give the show a solid 8 out of 10. It's a solid show with great anime-esque action, great character writing, and fantastic cinematography. I can't recommend this enough for you guys. Definitely go give it a watch. And if you like this video, click the like button. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys next time. You guys are always the best.